NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17 tonight. And yeah, we are officially all up and running for, once again, another day of action here for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. Since last Monday, which was, what at this point, 10, 11 days ago, we have only had one day off, or one day in a row off, I should say. Other than that, it's been non-stop action, and it continues tonight with NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies week number 17, and we welcome you in live for tonight. So it's only going to be 2 races. Usually it is 3, but we're going to be shortening it to 2 for this week only. So we're going to be starting off with the Richmond Raceway, where we're going to be doing the Truck Series there, and then we'll have the main event, the INDYCARs at Michigan. What a race that could be. Come on up. So looking forward to this night. Once again, it's week number 17 for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies. We'll be up at Richmond Raceway in just a couple of moments. And yeah, welcome in live here for NASCAR, another NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobby event tonight. So that's one we did was 2 weeks ago. The main event was the NASCAR 87s at Talladega. What a insane race that was. And yeah, we're back for our second 2 race only NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies event here tonight. We'll be back to 3 for the next one. Alright, so make sure to answer the poll. That's going to be up in just a couple of moments. Which track and car combo you're most excited for tonight? This is once again going to be the Truck Series at Michigan, or I should say Richmond, and then the IndyCars at Michigan for the main event. Haven't seen the IndyCars at Michigan in a long time. In real life, at least. Alright, but yeah, we'll be up here in just a couple of moments once more. So, Las Vegas, the weekend there, just wrapped up for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League for Cup and Xfinity. What a race they both were. And yeah, look forward to ending off the week strong after the doubleheader week in Phoenix and Las Vegas for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Alright, here we go. It's about, I would say, 2 minutes away from getting underway at Richmond. So we're going to have the usual 20-minute practice for the lobbies, and then we're going to have the qualifying session, and the race for Richmond is 85 laps, so you got a 66-lap race in Michigan. So we're going to have slow-speed Truck Series racing at Richmond, then high-speed, insane racing over 220 miles an hour probably at Michigan for the IndyCars. So this is going to be one hell of a night today. And we're all looking forward to it. Alright, stay tuned. Here, coming up, we'll be live for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17 at the Richmond Raceway, I should say. Once again, it's only 2 events for tonight here in Lobbies, but 2 good ones, hopefully, coming up. Alright, so we're looking forward to maybe finishing out the week strong here tonight after great action in Las Vegas and Phoenix this week. Coming off the Speed Weeks, just happened last week, and this time, last week I should say, we were in the Xfinity race in Daytona, and what a Speed Weeks it was, with all 5 races having photo finishes in Speed Weeks, including the Daytona 500. So stay with us. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we will be at the Richmond Raceway, so stay tuned for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17. Alright, here we go at the Richmond Raceway for tonight. Once again, welcome live to NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17. And hard to believe that it's already the 17th week of Lobbies, and we're going to be underway here tonight. Welcome to Richmond, Virginia, where the NASCAR Truck Series and Cup Series were just at last week for on-track action there. FedEx Lobby. Alright, so yeah, here we go from Richmond, Virginia. Cars will be on the racetrack for this warm-up session in just a couple of moments. And we'll be under the lights during this race here in Richmond Raceway. First up, once again, a 20-minute warm-up session. And we'll see who's going to be fastest tonight. And two will be starting on the pole later on tonight. In about 15 minutes, we'll find out in qualifying. Alright, so it's the short track in Richmond. Place hosts the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies week number 17 for the first race of the night. The trucks at Richmond. So we've actually never done a NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies event with the trucks. As I don't know why it always does that, but there we go. Should get this angle. There we go. That's better. Here comes Matthew Hamill onto the track on 51. Had a good run in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series race at Vegas. Didn't look quick at all in practice or qualifying, then ran out in the top 10 for a good portion of the race and actually finished, I think, 9th. So, very good run for him, Matthew Hamill. As Hamill will be down the front stretch here in Richmond. He gets at the speed in some 51 truck. So, we just saw the trucks for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Truck Series on the racetrack about a week ago in Daytona. That race was won by Matt Grab. That is a points race, and it's not. It's just for fun. For Lobbies. Hamill going to be the first one over the line here in Richmond. Instead of benchmark time, it's going to be a 21.8 for Matthew Hamill. Comes to 25. This is, I believe, Owen Lack. Going down the front. They do seem like they're sliding around down the front straightaway a little bit for these drivers. Oh, Lack spins in the 25 machine, and he will go around. He was a half second off. It looks like Matthew Hamill is. There's Hamill in the 51. He will come back out onto the track. So yeah, trucks on the racetrack here for Lobbies week number 17. So 85 lapper tonight. Looking forward to our first race of the night for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies week 17. We've experimented with 4 races. We usually do 3 races. Now we're down to 2 for tonight only. Next Lobbies event will not be in the next 2 weeks. Expect one maybe in Darlington for that weekend. Not quite sure, but most likely in Atlanta. Hamill maybe improves just a bit. Here comes the 25. Owen Lack's back on the racetrack. 14 minutes to go here in the warm-up session. And Owen Lack races down the front stretch in his number 25. There were 1 and 2, and now down the backstretch. Oh, slipping and sliding here. I think Lack's going to pull it down pit road. So here's the 9 of Andrew Halloran on track. Your Xfinity Series winner in Daytona for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series season opener. Had, I think, a 12th or 13th place finish in Las Vegas for Xfinity. And he's in the 9 truck tonight. And I think for only the second time as the 9 of Halloran will spin down the front stretch. It does look very tough to keep the car going in the right direction down that front straightaway. But as I was saying, I'm pretty sure this is the second night for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies that the main event is not going to be with NASCARs. Instead, tonight it's going to be with the IndyCars at Michigan. That's going to be one hell of a race. You got two complete opposites. I don't think you can get more opposite here tonight. Trucks at a short track in Richmond, and then IndyCar is at a 2-mile oval, a super speedway, if you can maybe call it, in Michigan. So, my goodness, it's going to be one hell of a night. And the two tracks that we went to this week, we're going to this week, I should say, and then last week as well. Lax moves up to second, but Hamill's still top of the board. There's the 77 of Lucas Lewis, it looks like. The 9 of Andrew Halloran following right up behind him. Lewis goes to 5th. Halloran moves up a bit, 4th. As those two Chevrolets make their way down the backstretch. So just getting started here in Richmond. 11 minutes to go in the warm-up for the trucks. Here's the 47 of Brandon Redford coming on track. He had such a good race in Las Vegas for the Cup Series last night.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Richmond.
Yeah, so Redford had such a good race in the Truck Series. Oh, he's going to spin. I should say the Cup Series. Brandon Redford, but now he goes around here. But unfortunately for him, he got taken out in a late race accident, actually with about 3 to go on a restart. Tried to get down to the inside of Tyler Payne for the lead, who stayed out on old tires, and it just didn't work. Payne ended up spinning across the bumper of the 47, and that's what got him taken out. These cars do look pretty loose, or trucks I should say, but once the lights come onto the track and the darkness falls, I think it's going to be a little bit better. This is Matthew White, I believe, on the racetrack. Your Daytona 500 champion for this season. Oh, loose in the 98. Then he had two, which were seeming like bad races in Phoenix and Las Vegas, where he got caught up in accidents early. Then got the car repaired and somehow came home with back-to-back top 10s, I believe. Or Phoenix wasn't a top 10, I don't think, but Vegas definitely was. White moves into 5th. Here, oh, Miller spins down the front stretch. How about Ashton Miller as of late? So with the 3 races we had from the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League, the 3 official races, I should say, for Phoenix Cup, you got Xfinity at Las Vegas, then Phoenix, and then Las Vegas for the Cup Series. Ashton Miller finished second in all of them. That is some consistency there. Just needed one spot better to sweep the entire week. Not including Lobbies, of course. And he was actually close to doing that. He was very fast all 3 of those races. He even led laps. Most notably in the Xfinity car at Vegas. Dominated that race. And Ashton Miller is a multi-time winner in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies. As they go side by side, and they're going to get back single file on the backstretch. Here is the 69 and the 47, Brandon Redford, once again. As they go side by side, it does seem hard to hang on to the race car down the front stretch once more here in Richmond. But it isn't just a straight line, obviously. It is a D-shaped oval. As the 47 makes more times. Redford is P5 right now. As you see another truck, there he is. 76. Don't think this Hunsaker, I believe it is actually. That is Braden Hunsaker. So if I was him, I would want to maybe change the paint scheme real quick, if you know what I mean. You see, it might not be with that team anymore, as now he's going to spin and go slamming to the wall. Matthew White top of the board. And the 98 Hamill goes second. So back-to-back good laps. Here's the 6 of Connor Asbell. He's 10th. Your Xfinity winner at Las Vegas got his second career Xfinity win. Oh, there goes Ashton Miller around. talking about the
God damn it, Ashton.
Xfinity Series, Ashton, I think you got to turn off your iRacing volume or something. I hear somebody talking in your.
That's not me. I don't think.
There's nobody else in the.
I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? Your voice chat's still on.
Oh, it's mine?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had my voice chat on for broadcasting.
You turned it on last night and you never turned it back off.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I think.
Oh, yeah, that's my fault. I was assuming it was coming from you.
I was muted.
Oh. As here's the 22 on the racetrack. And then here is the 9 of Halloran. So, I'm not really sure who is this yet. Guess find out in a moment as he heads down the front stretch. So it's White Hamill top on the board here, Ghosted in the 22. Here is Halloran down the backstretch. Oh, the 9. Very loose. Yeah, the 9 truck of Andrew Halloran is 6th on the board, but definitely looks pretty sideways at the moment. Here comes Cole Wilson on track. And his number 12 truck did not have the doubleheader week he would have wanted for Cup and Xfinity. 2 DNFs, one in Xfinity at Las Vegas and another one at Cup in Phoenix, and then spent most of the race laps down in Las Vegas for Cup, and then finally got back on the lead lap late in the race. Out from a couple cautions late in the race as well. After it went a lot of when there's a lot of green flag running, and then he got himself back on the lead lap. I think snagged the top 15 as they get sideways once again down this front stretch. Yeah, Miller's cars look pretty loose. Oh, he's going to get to the 90 and wreck him. So that is the 90 of Jamie McKinney. You remember what happened last time he got together with an ETR car. Has 13 trucks over the line so far. Here in Richmond. And they head down the front stretch. About 5 minutes to go here. So yeah, qualifying definitely going to be important tonight. It is, once again, because this lobby is a relatively short race, only 85 laps. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's a short track, and laps only take about 20 seconds here on the green. Bit of a good battle going on here. Down to the inside goes the 25 of Lax on the 77 of Lucas Lewis. As they head down the front stretch yet again. I think that 77 of Lewis is trying to find a second lane. Looks like it may be working here. He closes up a bit to the 23. He runs bottom through turns 3 and 4. Lucas Lewis right now is 11th. Here's the 22, the 6 of Connor Ashbell. Down the front stretch, there's the 37 of Nolan Crane. Got the 98 of Matthew White here in the 66. Or, it should be the 98. It's 98, but for some reason my scoring, it says the 66. There's the 28 down the front stretch. Oh, crash. The 77 to Lewis went around. He will reset just like that.
As Daniel Mostel is down the race now.
And they go 3 wide, so here is Stemos, 3-time winner in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Oh, Master just took him out. And he also won the Clash this season. Talking about Mosteller. As there, I think the 52 is Jordan Herring. Oh, he's gonna wreck. Down the front stretch goes the 52, or back stretch, I should say. Got the 4. And Moore's Connor Asbell spin. Down the front straightaway. Alright, so minute and 30 seconds left here. Qualifying coming up next. And the 25 of Owen Lax heads down the front stretch. And, oh, a couple of trucks just sitting there. Owen Lax is third at the moment. '51 here. There's the 52. See the 37 and the 11 coming on track. 6 of Asbell. There's the 15 of Ethan DeWeldy. In the Xfinity Series full-time this season, he's third on the board now. 47 Redford down to the inside of the 51. Alright, 30 seconds left to go. Qualifying coming up next from Richmond. Oh, Redford got spun around by the 15 and they crash coming into 1 and 2. Round goes to 47. Oh, Hunsicker. Big moment down the back straightaway. He slams the wall. He is 10th on the board right now. Alright, so here we go. Trucks from Richmond. Coming up. It's time to see who's going to be sitting on pole tonight. Oh. 52 gets spun into the wall. But yeah. Qualifying coming up next as they get into it a bit there. Fastest lap was a 21.89 set by Matthew White here in the warm-up. So let's see what happens tonight in qualifying. So sun is now going down. And we are about to see who's going to be sitting on pole tonight. So grip will be a bit higher in this session. That could allow for much faster laps as well. There's the 76, I should say, if on sticker. Usually the 77 in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. And here's Ashton Miller down the front stretch. Alright, so it's pole qualifying from Richmond Raceway. Miller heads through 1 and 2 and now down the backstretch. Here's the 9 of Andrew Halloran coming on track. So this is going to be Miller's first run over the line. You got 2 laps to do it, as usual. As Miller heads down the front stretch. Lax top of the board. Miller slots in second. Now Matthew White goes fastest. There's Owen Lax, the 9 of Halloran there. Hunsicker is 4th. McKinney goes 3rd. There's the 98 of White. Final time down the backstretch in the 3 and 4. Coleman slots in 4th. And here's Matthew White. Oh, slideways off turn 4. Lax moves to the 2nd. And Matthew White will back it down with no improvement as the 76 of Hunsicker crashes hard. Penny to 2nd. Good lap for him on the final one. Here comes the 9. DeWeldy is 4th in that first lap. Halloran is 15th right now as they Hamill moves up the 3rd. Here comes Halloran down the front stretch. Trying to improve from 15th place. He will not. Here comes the 27. On track the 28 there. Got the 87 of Daniel Mosteller. The 19, it looks like, to tell who that is. There's the 47 of Redford. Extra across the line goes P5. Vaughn to P3, it looks like, in the 61. Here's Redford in the 47. This is the one. Oh, sideways. I think this is Geoturpin. Yes, it is. Nicholas is 15th, so it's Matthew White on provisional pole right now, with McKinney and Mosteller behind him. As Turpin backs it down 18. Oh, and he's gonna crash hard. Here's the 30. 27 as well, and more trucks loading in here. Redford is done. So can anyone knock Matthew White off pole? .36 is stopped. There is the 27. Heading down the front stretch. Ooh, that's going to be it. Lost. That's Fonzie, I believe. There's the 20. Making his time down the backstretch. Turns 3 and 4. That's Nick Lights, goes top of the board. Real life NASCAR driver, I should say. So Nick Lights on pole right now. He's even got another lap to improve, so he's got experience real life here in Richmond. And he gets very loose, does not improve. So it's going to be Lights, White, McKinney, Mosteller, and Vaughn. They're your top 5 if nobody else can improve. Here's 30. I don't think he's doing anything. No, he is not. All right, so it'll be Nick Lights on pole, I believe, at the moment. Okay, so looking through the field, got about 33, 34 entries tonight. All right, so Nick Lights from the pole, the 22. Ghostin comes out in the racetrack. I don't believe he's going to have enough time, though. Session is just about up. All right, here we go from Richmond Raceway. All these truckers getting ready to go is the 22. To put down a time, we still have about 30 seconds, so he may have just like one lap here. And he knocked the 22 of Lights off pole, loose off turn 4. He backs it down, and he's out of the top 20. Actually, he goes 13th. He was out of the top 20, I should say. Another truck coming onto the track for 35, but I don't think that's going to be enough time for him. .30 of Sellers in his pit stall. And yeah, that'll do it. Nick Lights, Matthew White on the front row. Jamie McKinney, Daniel Mosteller are going to line up in row number 2. So remember, Nick Lights did a NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies event in Michigan, it was, with the Gen 4 cars. Ended up actually leading that race on the white flag until got taken out, coming to the checkered, and allowed Jamie McKinney to win that race. So McKinney going to be starting on his bumper now. So a bit of a coincidence there. So we welcome you live to the first race of the night from Richmond Raceway. Welcome to NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17. There's all these trucks getting ready to line up to go here in Richmond. Sure, that was the one of Turpin. There's another one truck, the one Casgrala paint scheme. The one of Turpin is the Carvana, as you can see in the background. So yeah, about 35 trucks, I think, line up to go here in Richmond. So here we go. We're going to have trucks going pretty soon from the Richmond Raceway. So an official car count here, we'll give that to you really quick, is going to be 36 drivers for tonight. All right. Here we go. 36 trucks going to line up to go here in Richmond for the 17th week of NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies. Let's get The truck's underway from under the lights in Richmond. The pace truck pulls off pit road. Welcome live to Richmond, Virginia. So once again, the 20 of light's going to be on the pole. Matthew White going to be starting to his outside. We took a look at the rest of the top 5. Looking back, you got Hamill starting 6th. Good starting spot for him. Lax going to be in P7. You get the rest of your top 20 on the left side of your screen. All right. So any final thoughts, Ashton, before we go green?
It's going to be hell.
36 trucks at Richmond, of all places. So you never know. As you can see, everybody filing in the background. So luckily we don't have manual. We have manual precautions on. No automatic yellows for this race for obvious reasons, as we're gonna do one more pace lap here. All right, they come the one to go. Fans are gonna be on the feet, ready for a short track showdown in Richmond for the trucks tonight.
Kind of happy we're doing IndyCar again.
Yeah, it's a massive difference from trucks to IndyCar, especially from a short track to a super speedway. So that'll be interesting.
Well, not really. It's not really a super speedway.
Well, for the IndyCars, it technically is.
Well, you have to let off a little bit, but yeah, basically a super speedway. For IndyCars, not NASCARs.
It is considered a super speedway, technically. I think.
Is it actually?
Alright, here we go. Pace truck pulls down pit road. Week 17 for Lobbies is officially underway. Green flag for the trucks at Richmond. Good jump for Matthew White around on the outside. Daniel Mosteller goes through as they all try to fan out behind him. 3 and 4 wide nearly, as well as, oh, they're wrecking big time. Oh, and the caution is out. Oh, ready. Who's surprised? There's Hunsicker torn up. So it's the Weldy that got spun around in the 15 and collected a bunch of other trucks as well. So first caution of the night.
It started in turn 1 and ended on the back straightaway.
There's 4 wide, and the 25 just took the 15, and then they almost had a save, but Weldy overcorrects into the field and picks out Hunsicker, I believe, gets Turpin a bit of side damage, and Hunsicker gets into the wall, but mostly unscathed for these drivers. Alright, so chaotic restart, or start, I should say, to this race. So with all of that, as we get you back alive in just a minute, Matthew White was able to take the race lead, so yeah, Cole Wilson pitting behind it. Oh, we got somebody wrecking. What is the 11 doing? I'm not really sure. How do you... I'm not really sure how you... Oh my god, the 11. What is... Okay, let's get rid of the 11.
50 and 11 are... Who, 11?
I'm just going to get rid of him. Tyler Coleman is being...
I got it.
He is completely...
hopefully I get rid of the right person.
He basically just caused a crash here under
Oh,
caution.
Tyler Coleman?
Yeah, and the 11. I think he's considered the 10, though. So he caused the caution there, basically. Then he spun out, coming to pit road, and then he completely ran into, drove in front of somebody, and then completely destroyed their truck under caution. So that's enough to warrant a way out of this Truck Series race.
Oh, NASCAR driver's gone.
Oh.
And Ponty's gone.
I mean, in Richmond, I guess for the trucks, the less the better. I mean, this isn't really a serious race we got. Well, it is, but like it's not for anything. It's just for fun. But we want to have some good racing tonight. Don't want to be a caution fest. I'm trying to say this isn't the main series, and this is what I don't know if I would put this below SRX or ARCA, but I guess I have to. So there's those 5 series. This is the 6th series in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League, technically speaking. Even though we do it a lot more than ARCA trucks or SRX.
We should do ARCA for Talladega as well.
Quit think about that for season 4. No.
Also, big news. I don't know if this is happening with the next iRacing update, which is coming in 2 weeks. Apparently, NASCAR, iRacing is pulling the gun on the old ARCA cars, so we could see the new ones very soon.
Yeah, I'm wondering what those are actually gonna. I heard about that, but I wonder what they're actually gonna be. Somebody just got spun
I
out
think they're
back
gonna be
there.
I think they're actually gonna be the real ones, like the old, like 2015 cars.
Yeah,
Or
I'm wondering if it's gonna be like the Ford Fusion or the Ford Mustang or whatever, or if they're actually gonna look like ARCA cars. Because the issue with ARCA cars, like you know, their car looks different because that series is so low budget. So,
mm-hmm. One to go.
all right, we'll restart on lap number 7. So, Lights is out of the
And
race.
Weldy is also gone for some reason.
All right.
The less the better, I guess. I don't know.
And you got wrecked down the backstretch here under yellow. That's probably the reason you had already big damage on that race truck. So after all that, it's going to be White and it looks like Mosteller on the front row. So two of the best to ever do it in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. I believe one Cup Series championship and about maybe just over 10 career wins in points races with these two as they come back to the green flag in Richmond. Good start for White. Kind of got checked up behind him as they head through. Oh, 77 loose in the wall a bit. Oh, Redford is loose. Miles Ashton spinning. Oh my god. Do we throw it? I don't really know. Can they get back going? I think they all got it back going, so no caution. Oh, can Ashton get it going though?
I'm gonna stay on the bottom and let them go.
Alright. So with all that, Matthew White now leads. We can't have an absolute caution fest for obvious reasons tonight. Because that's no fun. And these are fun races. So it's Matthew White, Daniel Mosteller, Jamie McKinney down the front stretch. As the 98 makes his way down the backstretch here, says Miller gets back going. And gonna come down pit road this time. So White up the track a bit. That could allow the 87 of Mosteller to get a bit of a draft here. These two had a really good battle with the trucks at Phoenix a couple of weeks ago. Now, Demo's starting to reel in the number 98. As they head out of turn number 4 yet again, cooking down lap times pretty quickly here in Richmond. About 21 seconds for the average time. And it's going to be even faster under the lights. So it's White, Mosteller, McKinney, Hamill, Vaughn, your top 5. White slips and slides around a bit, so as they kind of get stringed out here, it does look pretty tough to pass or get to somebody's back bumper. Come back throughout the field. Nobody's really making any passes up. Right now, at least. Look at the rest of the trucks filing their way through. There's the 22 of Ghostin. There's Connor Asfeld, the 37 of Kyle Nolan Crane. So White leads Mosteller, who's going to be on his bumper pretty soon. He's closing up just a bit. Oh, got a truck getting sideways down here. The 61 of Vaughn gets loose. Off-corner exit. He will save it, but going to back up to the 23 of Etchen. So there are no guaranteed yellows in this race, as usual for Lobbies, but see if lap traffic can play an effect to this with Connor Aswell right ahead of these guys. So they will be catching lap traffic pretty soon, I would have to imagine. Matthew White's kind of pulling away from the 87 of Mosteller. About 0.4 of a second now as Asbel drops down low to come down pit road, it looks like. "15 laps into Richmond." As the 98 heads down the back straightaway. Demo's kind of just staying even for the most part. Not really making a charge just yet. It's early in this race still. Only 16 laps of 85. Here's Matthew Hamill having a good run right now in 4th. We got a car stop. That's Redford down the front stretch. We'll see if he can get it back going. If not, there will be a yellow. The 47 of Redford, I believe, may be just stuck here. So I think we got to have a yellow here, Ashton.
Has he gone going yet?
No, he's still stopped.
He's still stopped. He's out of the way, so
I'll just do it. He's in the way.
Right.
He could be in the way. That's could be a possibility. As the 47 of Redford still.
I just don't want to get yelled at.
Yeah.
NASCAR. I think the caution's out.
Oh. All right. So the 47, if he can't get it going here under this caution, he obviously will be removed. But we'll see if he can as we welcome you to our second yellow of the night. All right. Okay, the 47 still sitting. All right, leaders down pit road. As they come to pit, Matthew White, your first one in that pit stall. The number 98. Everybody else filing in behind him. I think Redford did get off the track.
He did.
Yeah. As the 42, Snyder gonna be off first. Probably some strategy there. It's gonna be White, Mosteller side by side. As most of the rest of the field kind of comes out where they were. But Snyder did some strategy move there, and he will be in the lead in the 42. Oh, he's actually come back down pit road here, so he's going to give it the lead. 65 laps to go in Richmond. Still a while to go. Got a ways to go in this race. But yeah. With 42 of Snyder back onto the track, there comes Cole Wilson. In the 12, he's got some damage on the right side. And there's White, your leader, so everybody should get themselves back on the lead lap and back in this race. All right. So we will restart, I think, this or next time by. So all these drivers try to catch up to the rear. We can actually go one to go. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, we're gonna wait one more lap.
Brandon still getting slapped.
All right. So we'll wait one more time. It's kind of too late now, as we're on the back stretch though. One to go, anyways. All right. So we'll go one to go this time. So it's going to be White, Mosteller, McKinney, Hamill, Nicholas, your top 5. So still early on in the race. Only 22 laps complete. Here for the first race of the night, we've got one to go. We will restart in lap number 24. So 2 cautions so far tonight. First one was a wreck on lap number 2, and then we had Redford stopped on the front stretch that brought out our second yellow. All right, here we go for the restart. It's going to be White and Mosteller on the front row. Pace truck back down pit road. Side by side, coming to the green, back underway in Richmond. A good start for White and Jamie McKinney. go door to door here. Now McKinney down on the inside, looking to get around the 87 of Mosteller. Demos back on that high line, gets a good jump off the top. Is nearly going to clear the 98. He will. So Mosteller back into second place. Oh, he had a crash. I don't know if they saved it. Somebody just lagged. I'm not really...
I can't tell.
They saved it. Yeah, they did. Somebody lagged and it messed up my cameras, but we're back. All right, so it's now Matthew White still leading. Mosteller now back to second place. McKinney third, so nothing really changes behind him, but it is getting chaotic. Goes to get a car on the wall. 51 a bit. He hangs on to it. Oh, crane into the wall. Let's see if he can get it back going. As I believe he
got it back going?
Yeah, he did.
All right.
As the leaders head through turns 3 and 4. There's Crane in number 37. A bit slow, though, down the front stretch. Side-by-side battle between Hamill
in the back.
I'm assuming we'll keep it green for this. Yeah, side-by-side between Hamill and the 90 of McKinney. Door-to-door, racing for third. Hey, Hamill, as of late, in these last 24 hours, has really been coming on strong. And he's nearly going to get third from McKinney, trying to push him up the racetrack. They still race door-to-door. Does seem hard to get clear of somebody, once again, as they go side-by-side. Sending it in is the 51 of Hamill, trying to slide job in front of the 90 of McKinney. That was close. Can't get clear just yet, and now McKinney will give that position up. He falls to fourth. Hamill in the third. Up front, Mosteller nearly to the back bumper of White. He got close that a couple of times ago. Now it's about 0.3 of a second. Oh, White slips and slides off corner exit. That will allow for a big run down the front stretch for the 87 of Demos. Where is he going to take it? He will go down to the inside. Not looking for anything just yet as McKinney gets back down to the inside of Hamill, but ooh, 51 slips and slides around. But yeah, Mosteller all over the back bumper of Matthew White for the lead. 30 laps in to Richmond. 55 laps to go. Mosteller to the inside. He's there. White back around the top, trying to get himself back clear. And he will clear off corner exit yet again. There's lap truck Nolan Crane as the leaders go almost side by side down the front stretch. Can Mosteller keep his nose down in there? He will not. They race side by side once more between McKinney and Hamill. That battle is still raging on. Also got Turpin and Herring. It just seems so hard to clear somebody after you get side by side. We're also seeing that with your two leaders. Mosteller and White is now. Demos looked down to the inside for a second. Now he's there. All over the back bumper of Matthew White. Trying to get there. It's Hamill and the 90 and McKinney still race door to door. Catching a lap track of Nolan Crane. 90 and McKinney got loose. They're going to go 3 wide around Crane as he 37 moves to the outside to let these drivers go. And he goes a lap down. All right. Mosteller still.
We got a wreck. I don't know if it's caution where we got. Everyone got it moving.
The one's blowing up a bit, but he's still moving on the track, so no yellow. So here, McKinney back on the inside. Hamill will finally grab that spot, and this just allowed the 23 veteran to close in. To get around the 37 of...
Oh! Big wreck. And his engine's cooked.
Oh. Yellow. Caution out, 36 laps in. 42 goes around, it looks like. So let's take a look. Redford all over his back bumper.
Oh, we got a bigger crash now.
What?
Someone's crashed up there.
Do I really want to know?
Oh, it was Gary, whatever his last name was.
I still...
I'm
gonna be honest here, I still can't understand how they crash under caution.
I think because they didn't see the car in turn 1 in time. I think the leaders were going in the turn 1 when the caution came out.
Oh, well, let's see what he did. So he was just, caution was out for a long time. Now he just wrecked himself down the front stretch and goes hard in the wall. And Nolan Crane also got involved. That was really stupid.
Mm.
Alright. So your leaders stay out. Some of them one's pit in the back. So here comes Ashton Miller off pit road. There's the 6th of Asbel. And Matthew White leading. Alright, so and once again the 98 of White leads. There's the 22. There's Snyder. Some other drivers trying to get the cars fixed up. So you do get a reset, that's the thing here. But you're gonna have to wait a couple of laps for that. If you reset into pit road when you can't get your car back moving. Alright, so it's the third caution of the night, nearly 40 laps in here in Richmond. Almost halfway. It's still Matthew White out front, with Mosteller and now McKinney got back third. As I think Hamill had to pit. Yes, he did. He's 14th now. He was running in third at the moment when the caution came out. Alright, so got a lot of trucks still on pit road. And here comes the 42 of Snyder back on the racetrack.
I have a conveniently placed thunderstorm over me right now. Grand.
Assuming in real life?
Yes, in real. Nah, it's in the game.
Oh yeah. iRacing added thunder and lightning. Yeah, at ovals, of course. I mean, it is Richmond in the summer, so wouldn't be surprised.
Hurricane season, you know.
Yeah. Want to go till we restart?
Alright, we don't want to go.
Okay, here we go. So it's gonna be 45 laps to go when we go green. So starting into the second half of this race here in Richmond. Lights are now officially all on. Sun is gone. So only about 30 or 29 cars, 28 cars are actually able to load into the session. So that's why there aren't a lot left running, as there were DNFs as well. As we go back green, Matthew White with the jump yet again. They go down the front stretch. McKinney down to the inside now, Mosteller. McKinney looking for the lead, maybe. Trying to get clear of Demos, so they go side by side, a little bit loose off corner exit over the 90. How about Gio Turbinen in the 4th place, side by side with Herring. He grabs 4th. As they head down the front stretch yet again. And Mosteller clears McKinney. Oh, we got Herring up the track a bit. Trying to get to the outside of Turpin, but doesn't look like he's going to work. Cole Wilson in line as well. Over here as they got more cars trying to get through the pack. But it's still Matthew White leading as he has all night long. He seems to be so good at these first races in NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies every week. Remember in Kentucky, led a lot of laps and won that race with the Gen 4 cars. I think that was last week we did with Lobbies.
Yeah, that was last week. For the dual, for the entire thing. No, that was with State. Oh, no, that wasn't. Never mind. I think that might have been before the Daytona week.
Yeah, that was the week before. That was during the Clash week. Post-Clash on Friday.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Just on so much racing, I can't really keep track of it all. As we got a battle between here. Hamill now trying to get his way back through the field. He runs 11th right now as they go door to door. Oh, spinner, Ashton Miller goes around. He will save it through the grasp and probably get that thing back going, I'd have to imagine. So we'll keep it green. The 98 of White now has Marsteller on his bumper yet again. 35 laps to go, or 40 laps to go, I should say, in Richmond. Battle back here going on tight. There's the 52. There's Connor Asbell down at the inside of the 9 of Halloran. Cole Wilson slipping and sliding way up the track for the 12. He is getting loose. Turpin down to the inside. Herring just trying to... Look at Herring up here. He's really trying to find a line, and it might be working. It does get a good run off the corner, as you can see, going back to the outside of Gio Turpin. So this is interesting to watch with the 52 of Jordan Herring. Could that work for Demos or somebody like that that's way up front to try to get the lead away? As Marsteller has just been kind of stuck behind the 98 of White through most of this race. The Herring, that looks like it's working okay. He hasn't been able to get to the outside, but he has been getting close to Gio Turpin. Oh, White loose with the lap track ahead of him. We'll see where these two leaders go. Lap track stays high for now. Can White get clear of him? He cannot. Now Marsteller going to go to the outside. He's going to get maybe to the quarter panel of Matthew White. Doesn't do anything just yet. They come to lap number 50 in Richmond. White is slipping and sliding around. I think Demos might have the faster truck now. He swings to the outside. Will he be willing to try something up there? He cannot. He's going to actually look back down low for a bit of a crossover. To get to his quarter panel, to his bumper. Can't make anything happen. Probably a bit too early in this race for a bump and run. Both the leaders steady down the front stretch, heading into turn number 1. 35 laps to go. Oh, White, bit of a bobble off turn 2, as you saw. They are pulling away from McKinney, Turpin, and Herring and others. And both these leaders are running very solid lap times. Marsteller back on the bottom. He has now been trying the bottom of the track with Matthew White ahead of him. You got McKinney in the wall a bit. Turpin now trying to get to his rear bumper. Yeah, but the laps are starting to wind down quickly here in Richmond. As they always do. So it looks like Herring down to the inside of Gio Turpin here now is trying to look down low. A bit of contact between these two Toyotas. Herring sending it back in on Gio Turpin. Turpin's going to make sure he doesn't lose another spot to Connor Asbell. A slide job for the 452 of Herring. And there is Asbell, like I said, down to the inside. And see the 52 of Herring on the outside lane. 3 wide nearly. Look at Asbell now down low. Herring gets a great run off corner exit. He's now going to get to the back bumper of the 90 of McKinney. And what a battle we got going on back here. Almost 3 wide action as Herring gets around the wall. Now he's going to set his eyes on third place, Jamie McKinney. He'll get down to the inside. A good move for Jordan Herring. He looks like one of the top 3 best cars on the racetrack right now. Oh! Loose. Nearly 3 wide. Asbell down to the inside now of Herring. It's really nice Friday night short track racing as the 52 stays on that outside, gets loose. Look at that 52 is slipping and sliding around. Jordan Herring back on the outside. Gio Turpin now working down low. I'm trying to save those tires, make them not as hot. And I would have to imagine the 52 of Herring is really wearing his tires by doing this. Almost got around McKinney, but now he's going to lose 2 spots from that. As they go side by side once again down the front stretch. Herring has been really that only one to try that wall. Kind of a risky strategy here in Richmond. You never know how it's going to work out, and you don't want to hit that wall either.
We got like a 3-4 car. We got a 3-4 car battle in the back. It's far away from the leaders, but It's starting to get a little bit more intense back here.
But now we do have a battle for second. Asbel now trying the outside on McKinney. Or battle for third, I should say. Here comes Connor Asbel on the 90. Oh, McKinney loose. Sideways. Connor Asbel round the outside. He is going to grab third place away. As Herring still trying to rip that high line. But the tires do have probably going to be starting to wear out. So later in this run, you probably will see drivers try to go to the outside to use up any late tires they have. Or used tires they have. And look at him just send it in there up there on the outside. And then he gets just such a run. Not that time. Wasn't as good that time for the Vintage 2 of Herring, but it does kind of look even for the most part between him and McKinney. So I'm not really sure how much this is helping by going up there. It's not a huge advantage. As he goes back to the outside once more. Trying that high line as the leaders come to 25 to go in Richmond.
Oh, almost a wreck. Kept it straight.
All right. So it's still Matthew White out front. Oh, sideways once more. Marceller on his bumper. These two aren't being aggressive with each other whatsoever right now, which kind of makes sense. Still 24 to go. I think once we get closer to the end, as Marceller tries to make a move around the outside, can't get there. It'll be more aggressive towards the end of this race. The 87 all over the rear bumper of the 98. 23 to go in Richmond. We're click him down. Lap time is very, very quickly. Will we have another yellow? That's the question. We look back here on this battle, still raging on as Jordan Herring down to the inside of Jamie McKinney. Side-by-side battle for fourth. Turpin could be in this battle as well as they make contact off corner exit. Oh! Oh, McKinney goes around! Can he save it? Believe he's gonna be stopped here, but I think he's gonna get going. I guess he will.
We almost got a wreck back here again.
So McKinney gets the back going, but he will go around. No yellow, though. Keep green with 21 to go in Richmond. As he spun it down out of the way and got it going as soon as possible without hitting anything. And these tires for your leaders have to be wearing out pretty quickly, I would imagine. 20 to go here. They've been on this set for a while. And Matthew White looks like he's loose. So far, Marceller not trying to get around him from the looks of it. It's really just trying to set him up as a big slide down the front stretch for White. With 19 to go in Richmond. Demos all over his back bumper, maybe trying to get him up the track a bit. He will. Down to the inside goes Marceller. He's there on the door of Matthew White. Battle for the lead. Good exit from Matthew White there. Can he try to drive it in deep? Marceller is to his door. Side by side with 18 to go in Richmond. Ooh, loose off the corner for the 87. Still can't get even with White. He's so good. Now he is even. Nearly, I should say. White sideways once again down the front stretch. But he still leads. And he's doing a nice job holding on. Look at this side-by-side battle. They're still door-to-door. Another good exit for Matthew White. He's doing very well in the exit of the corners. That's how he's able to just keep it up on the outside. I think Demos is being very careful on the inside as well. Not being too overly aggressive, which is usually what we see out of him. Very clean racer, and these drivers up front, some of the best to ever do it, going door-to-door. Here comes Marceller down to the inside, nearly clearing White. White gets another good run off corner exit. Demos, I think, will lead that lap, or White barely actually does. 15 to go. Still side by side. Battle up front is really, really tough. And this allowed Connor Asbell to close in. As they're really keeping each other tight door to door. I think that middle lane does have good speed, as you can see. 13 laps remain.
You really want to arc it down, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, Marsteller got so close to clearing White a couple of times, but still just not able to do it. I'm just gonna mention this real quick, but could a strategy be right now for Marsteller to try to keep White pinned on the outside? He gets loose though, to maybe wear out his tires a bit more. I just thought about that. He's not really trying to send it in or anything. Now he does. Gets to the door, really pushes him up the track. But that could be an interesting strategy. Not something you think about a whole lot, but he could be trying to wear out his tires and then eventually going to push it to try to get around him and then make sure there's no threat behind him. So that could be a good strategy for Demos here. I'm not sure how much the tires will wear up there, but I would assume they would wear a lot more than on the bottom of the track, as they usually do. Come to 11 to go here in Richmond.
I'm faster on worn tires for some reason. I don't know how that works, but...
Especially in Richmond, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I'm starting to catch someone.
All right, 10 to go. Still side by side. I think Demos may be trying a strategy like that. He's obviously not trying to send it that deep, and Matthew White, he's just letting Matthew White stay on the outside, just keeping that perfect balance. It's the longest side-by-side battle I think I've ever seen in my life. They come to 9 to go. Oh, he sent it way deep. Into the door, Matthew White he goes. White just is able to get a nice exit off the corner. Every time. But I don't think Marsteller is pushing it right now.
Could be trying to save.
And like I said before, maybe just trying to get the 98 off the track, and he will get the 98 does go very wide, but maybe just trying to get, he gets a really good run off the corner though. That's the reason he was doing that. Coming at 7 to go this time by, and we are still side by side. I think eventually Demos is going to really try to gas it up to get around the 98 of White. But these two have looked so even on speed all day long. They're basically identical on the speed. It has been so close between Marsteller and White. We got lap traffic ahead of them. Cole Wilson there in the 12. Coming to 6 to go. I would think they would catch him. In maybe soon as... Oh, White gets sent up the racetrack by Marsteller. And he's nearly clear, but they're both loose. Can White keep it on the outside? He's going to send it down into 1. And Marsteller going to clear him. Daniel Marsteller with 6 to go in Richmond. Now your new leader. And he finally thought it was time to go, and he will clear him. Coming up 5 to go this time by. Can White do anything with that car? It looks very loose all of a sudden after a dominant race from Matthew White. Demos now leads. I think Marsteller's still going to negotiate around this lap truck. We'll see where Cole Wilson elects to go. He is now in the way of these leaders. He's going to go way outside and let them go. Can Matthew White mount any final charge? Counter charge, I should say. But he gets loose once again down the front stretch. And coming to 4 to go in Richmond. Daniel Marsteller finally takes the lead. He's been doing pretty well with the trucks lately in NASCAR iRacing. FedEx Lobbies, remember, just won in Phoenix a couple of weeks ago. And now looking for this win in Richmond. Can he hang on? He's got to hope for no yellows. With 3 to go now. A caution could change everything. We've seen that those all week long after a long green flag run. Late race cautions all of a sudden come out. Will happen tonight in Richmond. 2 to go. Oh, White. Very loose. Yeah, Matthew White all of a sudden. I think That's being stuck on the outside for 15 laps. That's what that did to him. That really wore out his tires. So that's what Marsteller was doing. That's a very good strategy that he just worked to perfection. As off turn 4 goes the 87. Demos comes to 1 to go in Richmond. White still sideways, nearly wrecking the thing as my cameras try to break themselves, and may have a chance for Asbel to close up here. As Marsteller heads down the backstretch for the final time, White's very loose. Through 3 and 4, it wasn't a dominant race whatsoever from Marsteller, but he played the strategy perfectly at the end, and he is going to win, sliding across the line at Richmond as my camera's just, I don't know what happened, but he wins anyways. Something weird happened as Matthew White spins out across the line. My buttons were not working, so I'm not really sure. Sorry about that. We still got an angle to finish, which was pretty cool. Cool, White, Marcelo, I should say, sliding across the line, which is a cool angle as they really crashed across the line here, but not what I really planned. Yeah, White at the end just really fell off. I'm assuming because Marsteller kept him tight on the outside, he will now burn it down. Daniel Marsteller wins race number 1 of the night in Richmond. He gets the job done tonight in the 87 Chevrolet. So coming up next for the main event is IndyCars at Michigan. Stay tuned. The NTT INDYCAR series coming up next. We're going to have some post-race interviews here for Richmond with the trucks. And some other post-race coverage before we head to Michigan International Speedway for the main event tonight. Daniel Marsteller wins the first race of the night. And he gets the job done in Richmond. All right, so we're going to have post-race interviews coming up next with some of your top finishers. So yeah, post-race interviews coming up. First up is going to be Daniel Marsteller. And he wins in Richmond. So Daniel Marsteller, you win in Richmond for our first race of the night here for Lobbies in week number 17. So tell me how you were able to keep a lot of patience behind Matthew White throughout this entire race and then finally get around him with a side-by-side battle with about 10 to go.
Yeah, just I saw him slipping up in front of me there. He was sliding his rear tires, and I just waited for a slip up in an ideal spot, and I gave him the bumper. I didn't like completely ship him out of the way, and I got to his inside, and we had a really good battle there for like the last like 20 laps. I don't know how long it was. I wasn't really keeping track, but we were side by side for a really long time there, and it was an awesome battle. He didn't pinch me onto the apron, like spin me out, and I don't think there was really any contact there. It was a really fun battle with him, and like 5 to go, I got clear, and I drove away.
All right, well, congrats on the win tonight. Are we going to see you coming up for the IndyCar race at Michigan for the main event tonight this week?
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
All right, well, big congrats on the Richmond win tonight in the trucks, and we'll see you maybe coming up with the IndyCars for the main event tonight.
Thank you.
So that may just be our only post-race interview tonight. We'll give it just another minute. As once again, Daniel Marsteller wins in Richmond after a great battle with Matthew White at the end. So, and yeah, be live in just a moment in Michigan. All right. So we'll give it just a second to see if we're going to do any post-race interviews here in Richmond Raceway. Any more, I should say. If not, we'll be up at Michigan in just a couple of moments. So once again, only a 2-race ordeal for tonight, as usually it's a 3-race one. So yeah, I think that's going to be our only post-race interview in Richmond. So yeah. Coming up next, is the main event. IndyCars at Richmond. Stay tuned. Or IndyCars at Michigan, I should say. So stay tuned. We'll be up at Michigan International Speedway in just a couple of moments. So stay tuned live on the channel for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies week number 17. The main event is coming up next. IndyCars at Michigan. All right, here we go from Michigan. As we welcome you live, once again, the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17. It's the main event, IndyCar at Michigan. This is going to be one hell of a race. As we just finished up trucks at Richmond, which is obviously very, very slow. The cars there, or the trucks, I should say. And now we are going to head the Indianapolis, or no, not the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I don't know why I just said that, but ooh, to the wall straight away is the 30. Gonna head to the Michigan International Speedway, where real NASCAR is this week for IndyCar, as we are underway. Yes, they already are going faster than the trucks did at Richmond. As Brandon Redford heads down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. And absolutely flying around here in Michigan. You're mostly wide open, I would imagine, throughout the test I did were wide open. As Redford rockets down the front stretch, let me do a speed test check right here. 220 miles an hour into turn 1. Absolutely flying. Oh, we had a crash already. Whoa. Down to the inside, Redford had to really avoid. And that's just on the get up to speed lap for the 47 of Redford. My goodness. These cars are absolutely going to be flying around Michigan tonight. First lap, it looks like a bit of a messy one to 33.4. Not even that far off the times that we had in Richmond, I should say. Here comes Pace and Lindsay off pit road, I'm assuming, in the 99. We got the 48 of Geo Turpin. Ooh, it's the grass. Oh, he's crashing after hitting the grass. There's the 30 down the backstretch. And the 3 and 4. And now down the front stretch here in Michigan. These cars may get hard to handle late in this race. Especially if you do have a long green flag runs. It will be insane. Here's Redford through 3 and 4. Hunsaker and White go fastest. This may also be kind of a drafting style race as usual with these Indy cars, these high-speed ovals. Oh, crash into the wall goes your Indianapolis 500 winner for the NASCAR iRacing Special Events this year, Cole Wilson. Oh, another spinner. That's the 2, I believe, of Matthew White. Last time White and Wilson were in an IndyCar race together in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League, at the Indy 500, it didn't go so well in the final lap. It's Redford, that's what you can't do, get to the apron. Your car immediately jumps sideways, and you could be along for the ride. You're going to have a lot of racing room tonight at this high-speed track, almost over 220 miles an hour here in Michigan. Turpin goes to the line, goes second. So Braden Hunsaker fastest. So I'm going to do another speed check down the backstretch with Geo Turpin here. Obviously, you got to hide the stuff, so working down the back straightaway, I'm just going to tell you guys it's going to be 219 down the backstretch for Geo Turpin. So not as fast as the cars go down the front straightaway. Check one more time for the 48 of Turpin. 220 barely, that's what it maxes out at. So about 220 miles an hour without the draft as Redford spins and goes on the wall hard. Here's the 86 down the front stretch. And it's Connor Asbells. We got a big wreck. Here, off pit road it looks like.
Thrown upside down.
No, I think I saw that. Here comes the 99 of Lindsay, back off pit road. To a White, there's Cole Wilson still sitting on the racetrack. Here comes Redford. Oh, they're going to instantly spin. Here comes the 12 of Hunsaker, I believe. Got a big pack of cars coming on, so they may want to do a bit of drafting practice here for this race, as there's the 2. White, they're going to split him. As we got 2 cars going here. I want to take a look at this run for Lindsay, see how fast he can go. 226 miles an hour in a turn 1 for Pace and Lindsay, as he was drafting up behind the 30 car. I'm not really sure who that is. Didn't put a time down yet, and you really can't tell. Yeah, but fastest we've seen is 226 miles an hour for Pace and Lindsay. Probably going to see over 230 in the draft, I would assume. Man, it's going to be one hell of a race tonight. Oh, Lindsay. Oh, that's a massive crash. Look at the 30 car, I believe. I'm not really sure who that is. Can't really tell. And that was a big wreck, as Lindsay, I think, got to the apron, which is something these drivers really need to avoid tonight. There's the 9 of Andrew Halloran on track, as he now races down the front stretch.
Got a pack on and down the back straight away.
All right, so take a look at that. There we go. Got 5 cars. I think that's Ashton in the pink or the Sirius XM car, the 79.
Yep.
As he goes up the racetrack a bit. And here they go down the front stretch. Big move around the outside for the 12. There's the 26 of Asbel down low. Ashton Miller going to go maybe 3 wide. Thinks about it for a second.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
that was somehow they didn't all wreck. That was so close though. It's going to be a big run for all these drivers down the backstretch. Oh, that's close on the apron. Oh, Asbel. Oh, he's in the wall. Ooh, oh, that got tight. Around goes the 12. He spins. Nearly into the pit. No, more cars wrecking. Everybody's now going to just be wrecking, I'm assuming. And there they go, hard to the wall. Upside down goes Matthew White. Oh my god, what a crash for the 99 of Lindsay as well. And there's Cole Wilson. And here's Gio Turpin in the 48.
Oh my god, someone just flipped into the fence.
Oh. I'm assuming it's the 47 of Redford.
Yep.
Alright, I can't talk tonight for some reason. I was good all week and all throughout speed.
Pit party.
For some reason tonight, I can't talk whatsoever.
Oh boy.
Yeah, pit party at 230 miles an hour with IndyCar's Michigan usually goes well. Oh, in the wall Halloran already.
Ooh.
This is what these restarts are going to look like. Better get used to it, guys. They're 4 wide nearly. Oh, in the wall. And there goes Turpin around. Oh, oh my god. Oh my, look at that wreck. 3 wide. Nearly full. Wilson just wrecked himself. I feel like they're just kind of being silly here, just wrecking themselves because it's practice. So there we go. White down to the inside of the 12 Huntsicker, I think. I'm assuming that's Huntsicker. Oh, they got together, and that's just how little it takes. My god. Into the wall. Oh my god. Oh my. Jeez. Pace of Lindsay flew. So did the 9 of Halloran. My god. Okay, here we go. So qualifying could be insane too coming up. Oh, hard on the wall already. Car's back there. 2 in the 99. Here they go up the speed. Oh, wrecking already again. There's 32 McKinney, I think. Assuming that's him. 3 wide down the backstretch. Oh, front wing gone on Connor Asbel. He's up the track and in the wall. Oh, my God. Halloran. Oh, it's just getting awful. Oh, man. 7 minutes to go in the warm-up session. 3 wide. Oh, my. Okay. I think that was Pace and Lindsay coming off track. Oh, yeah, they're just racing stupidly here in this warm-up. As they usually do. But here they go, down the front stretch. Oh!
Oh my god.
Going well, it seems like. Here's... Oh! Miller. Alright, here they go. Off pit road again. Oh! That got insane. Oh! More cars up the track. Somehow everyone saved it. Redford leads coming down the front stretch. Now to the outside goes the 30. Oh! Look at Turpin 3 wide. The runs are going to be absolutely insane tonight as they go 3 by 3 down the front stretch again. Ooh, more contact.
I'm in the middle of the way.
Yeah.
That's great.
Luckily, it's just a mini. Oh! Big crash in the wall hard. Redford. And oh, another hard shot from McKinney. 30, try to get some cleaner on that nose. Gets a bit tight up the racetrack, though. Here comes Cole Wilson with the run. On him down to the inside. Oh, through the grass a bit. Turpin goes top of the board. Oh, now Wilson spins. Oh, this is going to be deadly. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. They are just being insane here. In the warm-up, oh, my God. Look at, I think that was Hunsinger. He's literally stuck on the wall. Stuck inside of the safer barrier. Yeah. Let me actually check if that's Hunsinger or not. It is. Like I thought.
Oh boy, you're about to blow a strike here.
Oh no. What do you mean by that, Ashton? Oh, that's what you mean by that. Oh my God.
Oh boy, we're going bowling today.
Alright.
I can't even tell what happened.
So about 5 minutes to go here.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
Oh. Okay. And should they come up third?
I'm still in the lead.
Oh, there they go. Miller spinning. Down on the inside, hard of the wall. Car behind him, that's facing Lindsay. Oh, we got a car wrecking. Down on the inside, Cole Wilson. He's going to go in the wall. I don't think the 12 of Hunsinger has a front wing. Yeah, it's half gone. That's going to be his run over, I would assume. He is side.
Oh my God.
They did. This is the most unserious warm-up I think I've ever seen. They're getting their fun out of the way. Oh my God, into the catch fence nearly is the 79 of Ashton Miller. Good Lord. Alright. 3 minutes to go here. In Michigan. I said 3 minutes to go in the warm-up in Michigan.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh. Man.
If you can't even make it off the pit road for pit parties, I don't even know how the race is gonna go.
I'm hoping they're just, you know, being themselves in the warm-up, like they usually do. At least for these super speedway style races, Matthew White tried to push Hunsinger. That's his wing gone. And that thing's just not going to turn. Oh, there it goes. Oh,
my God.
Oh, my. Yeah, Matthew White couldn't really turn it. Oh, there they go again. My God. This warm-up is something else. Luckily, we only got 2 minutes to go. Until we go qualifying. Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Holy man.
Oh, we're wrecking again. Halloran. Oh, he's going to hit.
Oh my God.
Jeez. It is insane. That 3-4 cup, never mind. Actually, he saved it, Matthew White did. Somehow. Here they go down the front stretch. Oh my. Oh. No. Oh.
I'm gonna win. This is the white flag, I guess.
I didn't even know we were doing a race.
I didn't even
I
know we were
thought it
doing
was
that
just
either.
I thought it was just crash and or like just drive until you crash and die.
Well, I guess we're not
Oh,
doing that.
well,
I could
now that
finally,
they are
I could
behind
finally
you.
win something in my career.
Ashton, don't say that yet. You almost crashed.
Oh, I need a bull strike real quick.
Oh, you're not gonna win now.
Bonus. Open the weed party, boys.
I guess you just won. Okay. All right. That'll just about do it in the most insane warm-up session I think I've ever seen in my life. Qualifying for IndyCar at Michigan coming up next. Oh. All right, here we go. From Brooklyn, Michigan. Now, qualifying is going to be underway here at Michigan for IndyCar. Welcome in live. From the 9 of Hamlin, the 47 of Redford. There's the 12 of Braden Hunsaker, the 99 of Pace and Lindsay, the 14. This may be not. That's not Carlos Ortiz. That's Joseph Abadi, I guess that's his name. All right, but here they come. Off pit road. Here in Michigan, who's going to be sitting on the pole? Wide open, flat out in Michigan for the pole. Here goes Matthew White to the line. Looking to sweep the poles tonight. White's usually one of the best ever in qualifying in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. There's Turpin, or McKinney, I should say. They're both in very similar race cars. Down the backstretch for Matthew White. There's Turpin in the 48. So it's their first lap. Will the first lap be the best? We'll have to see. Here comes Gio Turpin coming to the line in the 48 machine. Gio Turpin, White top of the board, though, 32.8. They will keep going for a second lap. Now McKinney slots in second. Hunsaker now goes fastest. Asbel top of the board. Halloran goes 10th. As here's Matthew White down the backstretch. 48 of Turpin. Here comes the 13 down the front stretch. And final lap for Gio Turpin. Across the line he goes. Haynes goes third. Gio Turpin through the grass. He will not improve. McKinney moves the third, and White will not improve either. So looks like that second lap for a lot of these drivers not that good. Halloran in 8th, so he improves a bit on that second one. 12 Wilson, the this car here, there's one car spinning. There's the 9 of Halloran backing it down. Lindsay is 11th. Here's the 13 down the front stretch. There's one other car pulling off track. There's Cole Wilson. 30 car spins. Lindsay is done. And I think the 13, Hayes, is also done. He's 4th. Here's the 12 of Wilson down the backstretch on his get up the speed lap. But Wilson, I believe if I'm not mistaken, also won the Texas Lobbies race for IndyCar. So he's 2 for 2 in the IndyCar races in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. Can he go for 3 for 3 tonight, I should say. I don't know why I can't talk tonight. I guess it's just late. We've had like 13 days in a row of action here on track for the league. There's Wilson for turns 3 and 4. We finished up this first lap. Cole Wilson, across the line, is 4th. On the bottom of the racetrack now. We've seen drivers that qualified first in that top 5 did not improve for most of them. Will we see Cole Wilson improve? Let's see. Through turns 3 and 4 he goes. All the way on the bottom, not lifting one bit. To the line goes the 12 of Cole Wilson, down low. Trying to improve up from 4th. He goes top of the board! Cole Wilson, provisional pole in Michigan. And there's the 4 backing it down. Burgelli is 5th. And Cole Wilson spins down to the inside, so I think that'll just about do it for Michigan for qualifying. Some drivers not electing to qualify here. There is the 12 of Wilson, or I should say, Hunsicker. So that'll just about do it, I believe. Alright. Here we go. From Michigan, welcoming live to the main event for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies Week 17. 66 laps going to be underway pretty soon here from the Michigan International Speedway. Welcoming live tonight in Michigan.
These fans sound like weed whackers, I just realized.
Weed whackers that can go 240 miles an hour. Alright, so all these drivers are going to be loading in tonight. And we are ready for the main event tonight for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, Week 17. There's a good one in Richmond for that first race of the night. What's going to happen tonight in Michigan?
Good thing about these cars is that they have pit limiters, so if you have that binded, you can actually not speed in pit road.
Yeah, well, we see green flag pit stops. That could be a question tonight. I'm assuming they aren't able to make it to the end without any yellows.
Nope, not even close.
Yeah. So if we don't have a pit in this race, or many, then they would probably have to pit. But it's IndyCar at Michigan. No cautions, huh?
Oh, I don't think even with cautions we can even make it to the end.
Well, I mean green flag pit stops.
Ah.
Okay, here they come off pit road. Cole Wilson going to be your pole sitter tonight. Connor Asbell starts to his outside. Braden Hunsicker, McKinney, Redford, Burgelli, Hayes, Turpin, White, and Halloran around at your top 10. You got the rest of your grid on the left side of your screen. As we welcome you live to Michigan, the main event tonight. This could be one hell of a race. So we had slow racing, but fun racing in Richmond for the trucks. Short track. Now we're going super speedway racing with an IndyCar. Can't get much more different than that. And it's all on the same night. Alright, here we go. Any final thoughts, Ashton, or predictions for this race?
I want to win on my state track.
Oh yeah, I forgot this.
But Field's gonna die in turn 2.
We'll see. Last time we were in these Indy cars, it was lobbies, or I should say special events, a little bit more important than lobbies. For the Indianapolis 500, they went 3 wide, obviously, because they did a 3 wide start for the Indy 500 into turn 1. Didn't go so well in the back half of the field. They ended up having a big wreck. Kind of set the tone for that race. All right, here we go. IndyCar at Michigan. Buckle up. This is going to be one hell of a ride.
Let's not try to bump draft.
Oh, yeah.
Lap. That does not go well with Indy cars.
You're going to kind of lose your front wing. But here we go. The main event for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies Week 17. The Indy cars at Michigan is underway.
Oh, we already got one wrecking.
Oh. It is Redford on the bottom. He spins, no yellow. Green as they head down the backstretch. Braden Hunsicker takes the lead early. Heading down the backstretch, everybody trying to find his place in line as they go nearly 3 and 4 wide. Into turns 3 and 4, 3 by 3 for second place. Oh, that's go! We got a spinner. Asbel, and they're wrecking big time yellow. Well,
Oh, whew.
oh my god.
I mean, Lindsay almost ate the wall.
Caution is out. Luckily, they do have resets. So if you just, man. Let's take a look. So, just 3 wide there. The 30 got into the Cole Wilson machine, then Wilson had to get into the 26 of Asbel, and then 13 if Hayes gets involved as well. Big damage into the race car. Hard on the wall goes Andrew Halloran. Spinning down to the inside is Matthew White in the 2. Alright, so early accident tonight in Michigan. Only on the second lap. So with all that, Bruggelli was able to take the lead. So early carnage. Here comes Connor Aswell off pit road after resetting. So yeah, you only get 1 reset though tonight. You're gonna have to play it safe if you take it early. Which I believe they all will. That were involved in an accident, so there they go. Lindsay actually gonna stay out. There's the 9 of Halloran pretty torn up. 47 of Redford doesn't actually have any damage, really. To be honest, here comes Hayes down pit road. Take his reset real quick. Alright. 3 laps in. Not really surprised. We got our first caution of the night. Oh, magically fixed. And here comes Halloran probably to do the same thing. And ooh, there it goes. But you only get 1 of those for the race. Gotta use it wisely, and those couple of drivers are actually already used it. I think about 3. Aswell, Halloran, and Hayes. So keep that in mind. Those
Anyone on pits?
Hayes is. Halloran's just coming off, so we probably shouldn't go 1 to go just yet. Go 1
no.
next time. That'll mean a restart on lap 5.
Didn't even make it to lap 4.
Yeah.
Just like another race I have in mind that happened this week that we're not going to talk about.
Well, why were you mentioning it then?
Well, you do realize I can just go watch it right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I don't need to know if they. All right, want to go. It's gonna be Hunsicker and Bruggelli here in the front row.
You know, we should have probably put it single file. Now that I think about it.
I guess it's one more experiment here, double file.
Last time we're doing single file, we're going double. Wow. Last time we're doing double file, we're going single file next time.
If we get an early yellow within.
Oh,
the
we already
first...
changed it, so.
Oh, okay. So if we,
I think they restart like single file anyways in real life.
Yeah, actually, that's what they do. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, we got that one wrong. Okay. That's what NASCAR used to do, actually, as well.
Single file, yeah.
Yeah, now we just go double file, and it makes it all chaotic with overtime and everything like that.
Well, the different thing about NASCAR and IndyCar is that we can actually bump track.
Yeah,
Cars will go flying if we try to.
IndyCar races are a lot more normal and less controversial than NASCAR races, as you can see, with no double file restarts and no overtime. So we're back underway here in Michigan again. I'm waiting for them to all fan out. Can they make it back around the lap? I heard somebody spitting. I don't think they did. Herring now goes around the outside of Cole Wilson. There's the 12 of Hunsaker. They got a big run on Brughelli here. Down the backstretch. Everybody oh my god, look at this down the backstretch. It is absolutely chaotic. Now I see why IndyCar doesn't race at Michigan anymore in real life. As they all try to fan out here. 2 wide, maybe even 3 wide further back. And it looks like Brughelli and Hunsaker are going to go side by side to the line. There's Herring now going down low. Front of Cole Wilson. Ooh, Herring slides up a bit now to the back bumper of the 12 of Hunsaker as they head down the backstretch yet again. 3 wide. Jordan Herring, a big run down low. He will nearly take the lead. Brughelli up the track just a bit more, and now Herring and Hunsaker are side by side. Herring gets cleared by the 12, and now the 12 of Hunsaker back down on the inside.
We're going 231. It was draft into the corner.
How much? Oh! Braden Hunsaker goes around! And everybody avoids him. No yellow. No yellow. Everybody avoids him.
Alright.
Oh, look at this battle up front. Down to the inside. Jordan Herring on the bottom. So Lindsay on the 99 on the outside as well. Gio Turpin trying to get involved. Cole Wilson, they're side by side. Herring and Brughelli down the front stretch. Oh, big bit of contact there as well. Into one they go. Wilson on the inside. And now Cole Wilson to the lead. What a shot there for Wilson, and he will clear up on top. As oh my gosh. It is absolutely chaotic here. And Brughelli back on the bottom to the lead. You just gotta take a run when you get it, and they happen so quickly as you see Lindsay and looks like McKinney down low. There goes Cole Wilson back on the bottom. 3 wide for the lead, and once more as Herring squeezed 4 wide for the lead. It's Turpin on the outside. Herring going back high, trying to get a run on Cole Wilson. Where will he go? All over the back bumper of that number 12 car. Everyone slotting in line. Oh, 14 pulls out. Now Brughelli back on the inside with, whoa, spinner, the 14 hard on the wall. Uh-oh, Ashton Miller into the catch fence yellow. And Ashton Miller, yes, that's Ashton, all destroyed. He will have to try to drive that thing back.
Hey, Spotter, I think it's more than a tire. That's what I'm buying.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, second yellow of the night is out. About 12 laps in. Let's take a look. 14 yellow, yeah. On the apron. That's what these drivers have to avoid. And look at Ashton Miller fly. My goodness. Yeah, the drivers have to avoid getting to the apron like that. That's going to be very dangerous as this race goes on. As you see Ashton Miller pulling down pit road to magically fix his race car. Alright, we're going to go single file now this time. Just like in real life. We will fix that, and it'll be actually realistic. And we
I have my reset done.
Yeah, that's going to be big for some of these drivers that already took that. So here's Jordan Herring pulling down pit road. So you only get 3 sets of tires in this race. But about 4 or 5 cars pitting. Here in Michigan, you see the 14 has some front end damage there. Ashton had to come down with it. So it was 14 was able to stay out. And they will all come down to pit. Looks like maybe fuel only for the 30th. Oh! Jordan Herring just spun it and pit right in his backwards. He's gonna have to try to get it turned around here. As he lets some of the other cars go, and Herring gonna get that thing back in the right direction. All right. So Brighelli now leads once more. 11 laps into Michigan, so we will have a single file restart just to make it realistic and see how that actually goes. We're probably going to be back to 3 wide before turn 1. Yeah, what an insane run that was, all throughout the pack. Here's Connor Asbell back on pit road.
Oh, wow, wow.
What?
Who is that? That
Well,
is...
Now the 14 just went...
14 just completely broke his wing off, so he's probably going now.
Alright, well, he's the one that caused us our most recent caution, so...
Good.
Okay.
I don't want to fly into the fence again.
So we're going to have a single file restart here on lap number 13. Been absolutely chaotic in Michigan so far tonight, as expected. So they're going to have to make sure they don't have a bit of a stack up here on this restart. Okay, so it's going to be Brughelli, Wilson, Turpin, White, Redford, your top 5 here for the restart. So they're going to pull down on the up to the outside, and we will prepare for this restart in Michigan. Here we go, 13 laps into the main event tonight. We are back underway. As some cars don't get a good restart, everyone's going to try to pull out of line. They head down the front stretch. I think single file restarts is like the only way they're actually going to get safe through most of these starts. They got so... Oh, we got a... Redford.
That?
He saves... Oh, we had a car in the wall. That's...
Someone just completely
That
slammed
is
the
Jordan
wall.
Herring. Hard in the wall. No yellow. Side by side now for the lead. Wilson and Brughelli. Where is Matthew White going to take it? White is all over the back bumper of that number 12. Now to the outside goes the 2. Gio Turpin working down low. Still door-to-door for the lead. Wilson on the outside. Brughelli on the inside. Cole Wilson gets clear. So they all line up here with Matthew White all over the back bumper. The number 12. And Wilson got very loose on the apron. Once again, that's something these drivers have to learn not to do. You can't get all the way down like that as Wilson gets pushed back around the outside. And here's Gio Turpin to the bottom. Gio Turpin to the lead. Cole Wilson looking to get a draft down this backstretch, maybe to pull a bit of a crossover. And here he comes. Wilson all over. Back to the lead goes Cole Wilson, I should say. See Matthew White on the bottom. More cars sliding up the track down the front stretch. Now Brughelli with a good run down to the inside of Cole Wilson. See Turpin and White side by side here. Redford down on the inside. Everybody's just trying to file in line here on the backstretch. Oh, Matthew White, or I should say Cole Wilson, got very loose. Now he's back to the inside of Brughelli. Retakes the lead again. Fastest run for the 4 down to the inside once more. Still door-to-door here. And And Brugelli retakes it. Here comes Redford now. No!
Oh!
Hard to the wall. Geoturpin and they're wrecking again. Caution. Oh! Hey, he's had the step on the brakes. And another caution is out here in Michigan. And it's a bunch of cars involved here on lap number 17.
Parents out of the air.
Alright. See Lindsay pretty torn up. Let's take a look at what happens. Oh.
So apparently, I just want to point this out. Connor's car, with damage, can turn better than he did before.
Okay. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I mean, maybe his tire got bent down a little bit so he can rotate it a little more.
I'm not really sure. As Penny and Turpin and Halloran. I believe Halloran already took a reset here, so let's see what he can do. Might be even night over. I think Turpin does have a reset left, so he's going to have to try to get it backed up here. I'm not really sure if reverse is going to work. It will, and we'll get a reset. That thing is really destroyed. Actually, Halloran might have actually had a reset. I thought he didn't. Apparently he does. As we got your leaders coming up pit road. I think Brugelli stays out, but the rest of the car's going to pit. Alright, third caution of the night is out. Hit. Here in Michigan. Maybe fuel only for some of them as there comes, looks like Ashton Miller off pit road first. Wilson loses 2 spots and everybody else filing off. Oh. That got close between McKinney and the 99 of Lindsay. Alright. So, third caution of the night. About 46 to go in Michigan. So 2 cars out of the race, Herring and Abadi. There is the 9 of Haller, and I actually think he's just repairing that car. Don't think he actually did have a reset, so I'm going to try to get that thing as repaired as possible. As we get ready for the restart next time by.
Someone gave you an idea.
Yeah.
Cole Wilson thinks you should make a IndyCar.
No, I have way series this. So no. I'm fine with doing the special event for the Indy 500 once a year, but no. We don't exactly have time for that.
Makes sense.
Alright, here we go. We will restart in lap 21. I think Halloran is still on period. There he is in the 9. Fortunate for him. Once again, a lot of these drivers taking the resets here early, so you gotta be conservative throughout the rest of this race then. Might want to back off a bit. Still relatively early in the race. It's kind of half, we're getting close. We're not really even that close to halfway. Still about 13 laps away from the halfway point in this race. Alright, here we go. Another restart in Michigan. Done with our third caution of the night. So we are back underway. Restart for the 4. Outside goes, oh, Redford. Oh, in the wall. There goes Hunsaker. And he's going to spin out. No yellow. Now
You
look
went for second almost.
Look at this racing up front. To the outside goes Connor Asbell. Hayes as well up the track. There's Ashton Miller as they head down the front stretch. Now Asbell down to the inside for the lead. Connor Asbell now leads in Michigan. It's around the number 4 Borgelli, and now Cole Wilson may have a run. Borgelli back to the inside. Oh,
Close.
Man, it was close. As they head off turn 4 yet again. The number 4 Borgelli has the lead. Now, Asbell back down to the inside. Cole Wilson thinks about 3 wide, got loose. And, oh my god, my angles are really breaking themselves. There we go. Oh, what a run for the number 4. All the way down low. And he will retake the lead. They fan out almost 3 wide behind him. There we go, 3 wide. Middle now for the lead. Connor Asbell down low. I feel like the aggressive racing early might be a little bit unneeded. My goodness. They are just giving it all here like it's the final lap. But we have seen drivers in the back that already took the resets not giving it all right now because they do not have a reset left. There's Asbell back on the inside. Oh my gosh. And back up in the trial. This is going to be big. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Asbell goes around.
Oh, what are we doing? Honestly, how do you...
He hit the apron.
Under caution?
Oh.
They wrecked there, and then Asbell here under yellow completely wrecks himself.
Did White go into the fence, or am I losing my mind?
Not really. Yeah, White did, actually.
That's something you don't see. Maybe
Well,
that's why. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's why they don't come to Michigan anymore.
let's take a look here from Matthew White. Yeah, he just pushed the Wilson there into the... And it spun out, and then it got Dorsey. He got Newman's basically into the catch fence.
Oh boy, what about Wilson?
I think Wilson has a reset, so he should be okay. So does White. That is not what we wanted to see, though.
Fans better duck out of the way after that one.
Matthew White's still running on the track. Not really even sure that thing's working. Comes Cole Wilson to reset. There's Halloran trying to get some laps back. Alright, more leaders coming down pit. Oh. Some of them will stay out here. A lot of them coming to pit. Alright. There's Ashton Miller off pit road. And others.
I also don't feel that bad to change them right now, so...
Alright, so getting close to halfway in this race. So Lindsay stays out and will assume the lead here.
Oh, Connor Aspell's gone.
Man, we have a lot of retirements now all of a sudden. Only 9 cars left running. Well, hopefully we can make it a good one to the end. Alright. So it's 1 to go until we restart this time by. You're in Michigan, so I really think they should start not being this unbelievably aggressive even because we're this early in the race. Only just about 30 laps in. Of the 66 lap event. That would be my suggestion. Not sure what they're gonna do, but we'll see. Ready for the restart on lap 29. Pace and Lindsay up front. Back underway. Good jump from the 99, but they're going to have a big run on him coming up. See Redford down to the inside of McKinney. Battle for second. Redford going to clear him. As they head down the backstretch, all of them weaving. And here they go down the front stretch. Oh, Redford a bit loose. There's McKinney on his outside. 37 to go here in Michigan. There's the 47 of Redford now on the outside lane. Trying to maybe build some sort of a run down this backstretch. Down to the inside he goes very aggressively on Payson Lindsay. And he will take the lead. Brandon Redford leading in Michigan. They trying to slow in the wall a bit. McKinney. 4 wide down the front stretch. Back to 2 now. Imagine going 4 wide into the corner. That I don't think would go so well. You got Brugelli here ripping the outside lane. Actually gaining a bunch of time. There's 3 wide almost. Back there on the backstretch. And look at Wilson. Lindsay blinks a bit. That's probably the worst possible time to blink up front in an IndyCar. And here's the 1299 back down to the inside of Redford. And now Brugelli through the middle. 3 wide. And back to the lead. Yeah, look at this big run coming with the 47 Redford back on the inside. Not long for the lead for the 4. Redford gonna take it back as they head down the front stretch yet again. Halfway in Michigan. Now Brugelli back on the outside of Redford. They're all lined up trying to make something work. And especially as these runs go on, the tires are going to be really wearing out. And the car's going to be on the edge of control. And oh my gosh. Close. They're 3 wide, maybe for the lead. Look at Hunsaker down low. He's gonna take it. Yes, he will. Oh! Up the racetrack goes Brughelli. 3 wide. Redford back down low. Here comes Cole Wilson. This is getting tight. These drivers, somebody may need to back out if they don't have a reset. But they are not. None of them are. Here in Michigan. Redford leads. Brughelli. Cole Wilson. I think the 47 got in the wall a bit. He got sent up the racetrack there. And they're door-to-door here for the lead. The 4 and the 12. Look at Redford. Where's he going to go? They kind of stack up there on the outside lane. Oh, Wilson back on the inside. He's been dominant in this Indy. Oh, they're wrecking. Again. 2 cars go around. Actually, synchronized spin with no yellow, I don't think. I think we're going to actually keep it green for that. Here's the 12 of Wilson back on the inside. And Redford still leads in Michigan. Wilson swinging outside once more. 3 wide, though, once more for the lead. Brughelli down low. They're still 3 wide into 1. And Brughelli will take it once more. Redford, though, not giving up. Oh, he's going to swing there. Trying to get a run down this backstretch. He will. Back on the outside. Wilson goes 3 wide low. Wilson is one of those drivers with no resets remaining. And he is racing 3 wide for the lead. Oh, and that nearly was his race. Once again, they're 3 wide. Wide open racing. Still 3 by 3. Redford back to the lead. Brughelli trying to get a run back on that high line. Where is he going to take it? He's going to swing outside. Up Brandon Redford. Side by side for the lead. Wilson 3 wide on the bottom. Now Matthew White in this battle as well. Cole Wilson back to the race lead. Where's Redford in the 47? No, he's going to go down low. Brughelli now 3 wide. We're going to see if the 2 elects to make something happen with Wilson. Those 2 both don't have any resets left. Oh, that's going to get tight. 3 wide once again for the race lead. Wilson all the way down low. Redford to the door, the number 4 Brughelli. And that got close yet again. As they head down the backstretch, still racing 3 wide. These 3 have been going at it all race long. Or all run long, I should say. And nobody wants to give. Oh, Wilson trying to slide up in front of Redford. Not going to happen. Redford back to the bumper of Brughelli. 3 by 3 coming up lap number 40 of this race. 27 to go in Michigan. White on the outside here. Maybe trying to work something as... Oh, we got a car spun around again. Ashton Miller, he's in the bottom. He keeps it green. He's going to be hoping for a yellow there pretty soon. 3 wide again. And Colt Wilson goes back to the front. And now Redford swings back down low to clear him for the lead again. Maybe not clear yet. Here comes Matthew White. Oh! That cut very close. Wilson looks back down low on Redford. Redford still trying to hold on to this spot. Now White goes 3 wide on the bottom. White to the lead in Michigan. Watch all these runs that are going to be building. Now, let's see the 12 of Wilson back down to the inside. Redford all over the bumper of the 12. He goes outside. Inches apart from each other. Oh, that was so close. Almost an accident. Somehow Wilson saved it. Oh, look at White. Down low, and Redford sends it in there, takes the lead. Oh, he's going to wash up the track, though. That allows Redford back to his inside. Former teammates going door to door. Down the front straightaway. And what a block for the 47 of 2 on the bottom. And these tires are going to have to be really hot and probably worn out at this point. Ooh! That got so close. Oh, look at Wilson, 3 wide on the bottom. Now, Redford up the track a bit. Matthew White also down the front stretch once more. Matthew White to the bottom. 23 to go, and Michigan still 3 wide. Ooh, Wilson to the bumper of Redford. Back on the inside, down the backstretch. These 3 have been going at it. And now, another crossover side by side. Bit of contact maybe, as there's some smoke coming off the 47. 3 wide, Matthew White. White re-clears for the lead. Down the backstretch, Matthew White tries to break the draft, but Redford is there yet again. He will take the lead once more. Side by side, side drafting each other. Down the front stretch, the 2 leaders. Where's Wilson gonna go? Tries to go 3 wide middle. And it is gonna maybe work out. Oh, he's gonna be slipping on the track though once more, but he clears for the lead. Redford, though, not giving up on that inside. Oh, Wilson. Okay. And I'm not really sure what happened to Cole Wilson. That's really unfortunate. I'm not really sure. Wilson there had some sort of connection issue. Now at 20 to go. He may be out of this one. Back up front, White all over the back bumper of the number 47 of Brandon Redford. Yeah, I think Cole Wilson there had some sort of connection issue and is going to be out of this one tonight. Unfortunate for the driver of the 12. All right, up front, so far nobody has been really trying to pass each other. They got a lap car in the way. Braden Hunsicker, where is he going to go?
My game just crashed, Ethan.
Yeah, well, I figured.
I'm coming back, but I'm gonna need a yellow for sure.
Yeah. Coming 18 to go this time by. Brandon Redford now leads. So Matthew White not really trying to make a move on him just yet. Maybe they finally decided to... Oh, got a car on the wall. That's Hunsicker, who is a lap car, as they head down the backstretch yet again. Getting all in line here. Redford, White, and Brugelli. Coming to just 17 to go. We are really clicking down the lap times quickly in Michigan. Not sure if they will have enough fuel to get to the end, though. That's the question. Will they make it? Yeah, these tires, as you can see, cars starting to wash up the racetrack have got to be really hot at this point. Oh! Redford wrecks himself in the wall, back up into traffic caution. I'm not really sure what happened there. Your leader just crashed himself down the front straightaway. That was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Let's take a look. So down the front stretch, oh my God, he hit the transition from the flat part of the front straightaway to the banked part and goes around. My goodness. Yeah, oh, that's just... Wow, let's try it along with the 47 here. Let's see what actually happens. Let's go along with the cockpit cam. On the bottom. Oh, yeah, that just spun him out, man. Gotta be careful with that. And it goes slamming to the wall. So I think he does have a reset, though. But that's gotta be a huge mistake there for Brandon Redford. So we're gonna see if your leader's coming down pit road. I would assume they would. So it was a long run in Michigan. But we're under caution with 15 to go. And White's got to let the pace car go around here. So the 47 of Redford, there he is. I think he does have a reset, though, which should be very important for him. As we're going to see for the leader's pit here, Matthew White's got to wait for this pace car to go around. There they go. Going to check up here, but they're going to be coming down pit road. All your leaders, I would assume.
Cole Wilson's car is totaled for some reason.
Yeah, it's just too much damage was done. So when I lagged out, I must have like went in the wall or something.
I saw the car like breaking itself in the wall.
Yeah, my screen just went black, so I had no control.
Okay, here we go. Leaders on pit road. There is Cole Wilson. That car is pretty torn up, as you can see. Pace and Lindsay, good stop for him, but it looks like Matthew White's going to be off first. It's going to be the 4 off second, Lindsay third. Redford's still going to be off P4. He actually gained spots off pit road with damage repair. That's something I haven't seen in a while, even with the reset. There comes Hunsaker.
I don't think anyone in the race still has a reset, so everybody's on their last lives now.
I believe McKinney might be your last one with a reset.
I guess you're going to commentate then, Wilson.
What was that?
You're just going to be in the booth then?
Yeah, I might as well.
Alright.
McKinney was wrecked out early. I was in a VC with him. So, no, I don't think anyone else has one.
So we're going to have a restart here with about 12 laps to go in Michigan. Going to be down to the wire. Is a 1 to go this time. We're going to have a restart with 13 to go. So it's going to be Matthew White leading the field. A long... Oh, we're not going green yet. So we're going to send it a bit.
I totally forgot that someone was trying to get their laps back.
I think it's Haller, and he's back on pit road. So it'll be able to go when we go back green. So Halloran could be back in this race here. Haven't really seen him a whole lot today. All right. Come the 1 to go this time by, and that'll be 13 to go in the race. And Andrew Halloran right now is still on pit road.
I think he has damage on
He said he had a penalty.
probably for speeding.
So he'll have to come back around to lap himself and get off pit road pretty quickly. Still sitting here. There's
I don't know how I went from being into the fence to spinning to getting fresh tires, and now I'm actually have a chance to win.
Well, don't say that yet, Astrid. Usually doesn't go very well.
I think this is going to be a giant pack right here, so I don't know if anyone's going to get detached. So anyone up here has a chance.
We're coming to 10 to go in like 3 laps.
Yeah, it's go time, I would assume, for all these drivers.
Although, one problem is dirty hair is hella, like, you get tight. Like,
Yeah.
if you're behind someone, good luck.
Yeah, one thing that is really helpful in this is the weight jacker. So, I know Matthew White's been using it. Braden Hunsaker's been using it. So, that's been one tool that's really helpful in the IndyCar to help with dirty air.
I think ETR forgot to put one of those on the car, so I don't think Ashton Miller has one.
What?
A weight checker.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
All right, back underway.
Oh,
Oh,
terrible start.
Yeah, big
for the
stack
PTO
up
car.
on the outside. Brugeli there in the 4. Now almost 3 wide down low. You see the 12 of Hunsicker. 3x3 through the middle goes Redford. And a big lead for White as they head through turns number 1 and 2.
Oh, it's on the apron.
They all save it now. Brugeli down on the inside. Look at this run coming as Matthew White gets eaten alive from no draft. And he's going to be all the way back nearly to last in this group.
Goes up to the wall.
And to the outside goes this number 12, Ashton Miller up the track. Nearly to the side of Hunsicker, coming 11 to go this time by. Brugeli will lead.
I don't know what to
McKinney
do
in
with
the wall
security
off
here.
the floor.
Outside goes Hunsicker. Side by side for the lead. Hunsicker now trying to get there. He will. Ashton Miller going to be coming to lap car. Halloran in the way on the bottom. Here comes Miller.
Has a huge run.
He's on his bumper. Brugeli, I think, has led the most laps in this race. Redford all the way back to 4th as well. Ashton Miller, a big run, coming at 10 to go in Michigan. Miller to the bumper. He's to the inside. Ashton Miller for the lead.
Hunsicker.
Miller on the bottom. Braden Hunsicker goes down low. And they both get clear. Brugeli heading onto the back straightaway. So watch Hunsicker here. He's going to go down on the inside. Brugeli makes it 3. 3x3. Brugeli back to the inside. Now he takes back the race lead. See Redford up the track a bit back there. Matthew White trying to get side by side with him. Ashton Miller, another big run off the corner.
Matthew White with a huge run coming. He might make it middle 3.
Ashton Miller, Brandon Redford coming there on the outside. Now it looks like Hunsicker back to the lead. White on the bottom here, 3 wide. Action once more. There goes Brugeli. Redford through the middle. Brandon Redford down to 2nd place. He is back, coming to 8 to go in Michigan. Brugeli leads into turns number 1 and 2. Now outside is the 47. Oh, your leaders! Oh my God, what a crash! Caution.
Braden Hunsicker hard into the catch fence.
And that was not pretty. Your leader, Brugeli, goes around, takes out multiple cars with 8 to go. And that just looked like a case of getting on the bottom a little bit too hard. And
Hunsicker almost cleared the catch fence.
Oh.
And yeah, there he goes. Around. Oh, man, what a hit. Catch fence. There's Matthew White with some damage. I think he may be okay. McKinney also involved. Ashton made it. That's nice.
Shut up.
No,
McKinney has damage, but he might be okay.
Yeah, Halloran's done.
yeah, there's the 12.
Who it does?
McKinney definitely has a little bit of wheel damage. We'll see if that's permanent.
All right, so only 4 cars, I think, weren't involved in that accident, I should say. I think Brugeli is going to be out of the race now. There he is. But that was bound to happen. As they try to catch up to the pace. I'm not really sure who's being scored the leader right now.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get them up here.
I guess Redford was just far on the grass. Hunsicker's a little bit destroyed, as you can see. That thing looks a little bit wobbly all around. I don't think that thing's gonna be winning this race. He can't even.
He might have to like reset.
Yeah, he can't even get it in. I think he's gonna be. Look at this! It's like bouncing. It's like a. I don't even know what it's like. It's just like a truck.
I can't believe that thing still even moves.
You'd be surprised.
No suspension components on the thing that are actually not broken. So I'm not really sure how it's. Well, it's not turning, obviously. I'm not really even sure what he's doing. I'm trying to do at this point because it's not gonna turn. I think you should probably just give up at this point and reset.
We're gonna restart with 4 laps to go, I think.
All right. So McKinney is on pit road. There is Rugelli. And there is Cole Wilson. All right, so we're gonna. I think McKinney looks all right now. Halloran, where's Halloran's out of the race?
Red Hunter is still trying to get to the pit.
I don't really know. That's gonna work.
He probably could have spent less time trying to reset than trying to
Yeah.
get to the pit.
This is not
I don't
working
think
out.
he has a faster pair, so if he resets, there's no way they're gonna be able to fix that car.
I'm just not really sure what he even is trying to do here.
You might have to
It's
get
just,
rid of him. He might be a track hazard.
if we come to 1 to go and he's still trying to off-road here with his broken race car, then yeah. So this may only be 4 lead lap cars, maybe 5 with 32 McKinney if he pulls off. Paneling
Yeah,
out for
4
the
lead lap
win.
cars.
All right, 1 to go till the restart. Hunsicker still not on pit road, so we'll give him until turn 3.
Hunsicker said he's gonna be the spectator.
Okay, well he can't be.
He's done.
He can't be here. That's the he. There's no way he can be here. Gonna have to remove him. If it's gonna fit like this. Okay, Brugelli back on the racetrack. He's 2 laps down, though. He's gonna need another caution.
Hold on.
Hunsicker's got to be on pit road for him not be, removed here, because we can't exactly have a car sitting in the grass while we go green for the finish of the race.
I don't know if his car can back up.
All right, I think Hunsicker, yeah, we gotta remove him. Track hazard.
Oh, here we.
He's starting to roll.
It's not gonna roll until 3 and 4. We just gotta get rid of him. That's just dangerous track hazard. The middle.
He doesn't even want to reset the pits. Where is he? Again?
He's right by the restart zone.
All right, here we go.
If we come them in the traffic, then I don't know.
4 laps to go as the.
4 car with a huge drop.
Oh my God! 4 to go.
Lord.
We're back underway in Michigan.
Kyle Busch.
White
He's
to the
still a
inside of
couple laps
Redford.
down.
Now Matthew White gonna maybe clear. There goes Miller in the bottom with Redford. They head down the backstretch. Everybody trying to find a space in line.
Pace and Lindsay gonna have a huge run.
To the outside goes Lindsay. On Matthew White coming at 3 to go. Redford on the bottom. Clear for the race lead. We're gonna be building a big run down this front straightaway. Oh!
For block.
Big block for the 47. 3 to go in Michigan. See White on that outside lane. Redford on the bottom. What a crazy IndyCar race it's been so far in Michigan. Will that lap car play an effect in this finish? We'll give everybody a draft.
Lindsay goes down 3.
3 wide for Pace and Lindsay on the bottom. He's all the way down low.
Gonna try to go for a slide job here. Not able to complete it as Redford gets to his outside.
2 to go in Michigan. 3 wide action still happening.
Any of these 4 definitely have a shot.
Will he make it back around to the white flag? Miller now to 2nd place. He's to the outside. Ashton Miller for the lead.
White has a huge run.
He's
Oh, he blocked him.
White on the bottom. He takes the lead, I believe. Yes, he does. Oh, contact. Miller in the wall.
Miller to the wall.
Ashton saves it. White flag in the air. 1 more time around. Redford on the bottom.
Redford's loose.
Now they're all going to be fighting for every position. Through 1 and 2 they go for the final time. A big run could be
Lindsay's gonna
coming.
have a huge run.
As they head down the backstretch for the last time. Everybody weaving all over the place. Down the backstretch
Watch
they go.
Pace and Lindsay. He's gonna send it.
Lindsay on the bottom. He's there. He gets into one. They're all wrecking. Everybody crashes. Oh my goodness. It is going to be Brandon Redford. Brandon Redford is going to win in Michigan. Oh my goodness. Lindsay comes home second. My goodness. And I think White, Mel, or not.
Ashton Miller also tore down the catch fence.
But Brandon Redford, oh my gosh, what a finish. He wins in Michigan. And Ashton Miller is not happy. Brandon Redford, your winner. What a finish in Michigan. My goodness. Redford picks up his second NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies win and second in a main event.
Some temper is flaring.
Oh. Lindsay and I think, or, not really sure. But anyways, Redford gonna burn it down. He wins one unbelievable race in Michigan. Oh!
Oh my god.
The 4. And they all voice cracked, but they all crashed out of turn 4. None of them made it through until Redford somehow saved it. And
I don't know how Redford's car is still driving right now.
Yeah. He's the winner. Doesn't really matter at this point. Brandon Redford wins in Michigan. Take a look at that final lap there as well. Have more post-race interviews coming up here from Michigan in the main event. Redford gets the job done. And one insane finish in Michigan. And that car is rightfully destroyed.
I didn't even get to finish the race, man.
Yeah, we'll take a look at what happened there in the final lap. Look at that spoiler. It's a little bit bouncy. He's going to do a Polish victory lap here. The car's not exactly very stable, so he's going to make it just... Yeah, he's just going to spin out here. What a race, though, in Michigan. Brandon Redford wins.
I still don't know how that car hasn't blown up yet.
And there he is. Your race winner in Michigan. Post-race interview is going to be coming up next. Let's take a look on this final lap.
Lindsay just got in the apron and it sent him up the track.
Yeah, so here they come. White had a pretty good lead, but they came with such a big run. There's Lindsay on the bottom. He hooks Matthew White into Redford, and oh my gosh. Look at Ashton Miller into the catch fence, and Redford saves the race car. Got sent hard into the wall, and he will win in Michigan. Let's ride along with Ashton through this one. This is going to be one wild ride, I'd have to imagine. And there they went. Oh, yep, nothing to do. Ah. And he will be absolutely destroyed. All right. Yeah, post-race interview is going to be coming up next. From Michigan. So, Brandon Redford, absolutely insane finish there. So, how did you hang on there on the final lap to keep your car going when it was completely destroyed to win this race, the IndyCar race, the main event in Michigan?
I think you guys saw that I hit the apron, and that's what spun me around, so that screwed me over. But had the fast repair, and with 2 laps to go, I got caught up in White's dirty air, and I kind of got me into Ashton a little bit, so I think I got some damage from that. But the last lap was just luck at that point, just avoiding whatever happened below me. So lucky I got hit where I did instead of getting turned around, because if I got turned around, it would have been over. But that was a insane race. It was honestly one of the most fun races I've ever been a part of. So I'd definitely do that again. Yeah, That finish was freaking nuts.
So even though it's just a Lobbies win, do you think this win will give you any momentum heading into Sonoma for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series race there next week?
I think this boosts my confidence a lot. Yeah. We've had speed in the Cup Series recently, just never been able to finish it out. But hoping that just continues to carry on through the rest of the season and also to Sonoma, because this is as hot as I've ever been in a while. So hopefully it just continues to go that way.
All right. Well, big congrats on our main event win tonight for the IndyCars at Michigan, and we'll see you next week in Sonoma for the Cup race.
All right, I'll see you then.
So up next is gonna be Payson Lindsay. Someone's second. So Payson Lindsay, you will ultimately come home with P2 in this race after all you leaders crashed into the wall there on the final lap, on the final corner as well. So what happened to get you guys spot up into the 2 of Matthew White and then all the guys put in the wall?
Yeah, on that last lap there, I thought Matthew was going to keep coming down to the bottom, so I tried to go to the apron so I didn't hook him, but the apron had no grip and the tires were basically fresh, so just slid up into him, took him out. Sorry for the team for causing that.
So what do you guys think you would do coming up next week in Sonoma for your race team, your number 99 team in the Cup Series?
I think we'll keep the top 10 streak going. We finished in the top 10 every single race so far this season, and I think we'll keep that.
All right. Well, nice job on the second place finish tonight in Michigan for the main event with these IndyCars, and we'll see you next week in Sonoma.
Yeah, thank you.
So Cole Wilson, I know you guys had the connection issues there, and after running up front all day long, so this was the first IndyCar race for the league that you actually didn't win after winning the Indy 500 for the special events, and then the Texas race, I'm pretty sure, for Lobbies a couple of months back. So what happens with the connection issues to ultimately take you guys out?
Yeah, it was really disappointing. We were leading, and then my screen just went black, and then when I came back, it said I had too much damage, so I couldn't return. So it really sucks. IndyCar is my favorite car in iRacing. So I always do good in it. And then obviously at Texas and Indianapolis, I both won. And I was hoping to keep the streak alive, but unfortunately, it couldn't live.
All right, so how much are you looking forward to the road courses coming up next week for the Xfinity Series? And then I'm assuming you'll probably be in the Cup race as well.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I've always liked road courses, so I hope to do well there.
All right, well, nice job on the race tonight. Sorry it didn't end the way you guys wanted to, and we'll see you coming up next week for the Xfinity race at Sonoma.
All right, thank you.
All right, so that'll do it for NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17. So it was relatively short, I would say. Still just under 3 hours, but definitely a fun one tonight. So we hope you enjoyed NASCAR iRacing FedEx Lobbies, week number 17. So coming up next week is Michigan, or well, I don't know why I just said Michigan, but Sonoma for Xfinity on Wednesday night. And then the Cup Series heads to the Sonoma Raceway on Thursday. So yeah, that'll be doing it for Lobbies week number 17. We hope you enjoyed. Congratulations to your main event winner, Brandon Redford, and congratulations to your first race winner, Daniel Mosseller in Richmond. So that'll do it. And on behalf of all drivers, owners, team owners, officials, everybody who supports the series, thank you for watching.